Welcome to She Made That, a series that celebrates creative women. I'm your host, Daniela, and every month I sit down with women to hear their stories, what they create, and why.
She made that. She made that. You're so creative. She made that.
Hi, Patty. Thank you so much for joining me today on another creative discussion. Before we begin, can you give yourself a little introduction as well as the business you created for yourself?
Hi, my name is Patty, and I am the owner of Count on Patty, a bookkeeping business that has served entrepreneurs and coaches for the past 18 years.
Oh, so you've been doing this for a while then. So, how did this idea come to be? Have you always dreamt of being a bookkeeper?
So, my background is I have a degree in accounting. I took a basic bookkeeping class in high school, and I knew right then that's what I wanted to do. So, got my degree in accounting, worked in corporate for about 13 years, and then was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis. At that point, I had to leave the corporate world and pivot and decide what to do. So, it just made sense to transition into a bookkeeping business because I work very closely with all my clients' accountants because I understand the lingo, and taking the accounting background and the knowledge, I brought that to the table for bookkeeping. So I learned QuickBooks Online, or at that point it was QuickBooks Desktop. Now that we're on QuickBooks Online, and kind of just took the accounting degree and transitioned it into a bookkeeping business.
Well, I find it amazing how you were able to transition despite your condition. And so I'm assuming you work virtually. Do you work with anyone across the globe?
While a majority of my clients are virtually, which is the benefit and the luxury of QuickBooks Online, I do actually go to some clients in person. And as of right now, all of my clients are in the United States.
Okay, awesome. So you offer both. Now, for those who are joining in on this episode and who have no clue about what bookkeeping is, how would you best describe it? Like, what are the different services you offer?
So, bookkeeping is basically a way of getting a snapshot of your business. So, it's recording the income coming in. And however that might be, it could be coaching income, it could be a product income, and then recording all of the expenses that you need in order to run your business. And at the bottom of a profit and loss, which is what most business owners look at and what most accountants request to do taxes, is your net income. And ideally, you would want that number to be a positive number so that you are showing that you're profitable in your business. When I start working with a new client, I fit into where they need me. Because I have over 18 years experience, or I've been doing this for 18 years, almost 30 years experience, I fit in where they need me. So as we grow and as we start building a relationship and they get to trust me, I might start handling their payroll. I might start paying the bills. I might start doing their invoicing and the payments. And that makes it easier for me to reconcile bank accounts and credit cards if they have at the end of the month.
Okay, perfect. Thanks for clarifying. Now, are you open to working with anyone across the globe?
I would certainly entertain a conversation, but because I'm not a accountant in the sense where I would handle taxes, I don't know what the rules would be. So it might be a little bit difficult because while bookkeeping is pretty much the same, you're recording money and you're coming in and you're recording the money going out, the tax laws and the procedures would be different. So, and I'm not familiar with anything outside of the US.
Yeah, that makes sense. Each location has its own laws, right? Now, do you have a website where people can find you?
Yes, my website is countonpatty, PATTY.com.
Okay, perfect. I'll definitely add that in the description. Patty, thanks again for joining me today. Keep doing what you're doing and take care.
She made that. She made that. You're so creative. She made that.